Hey guys, I'm Joey Casa, co-owner of More Than Dogs. We started our business as a concession for the Chicago Park District, selling hot dogs. We were a hot dog cart, and now we use our hot dog cart and our mobile food trailer to do private event catering, and we still run the concession originally with the Park District today. Today I'm going to educate a little bit about steam tables, and maybe you all can educate me if you know anything I don't. So my understanding of a commercial steam table is that they are meant for warming food, not cooking food, right? So you cook the food, you put it in the warmer, you keep it at a safe temperature, but you're never really going to be able to use it to fast and efficiently cook food. I've seen propane steam tables, natural gas steam tables, and electric steam tables. None of them seem to be able to get hot enough based on the equipment they use, the burners, the max capabilities, and that is not good for someone who started their business and their brand is built on a Chicago hot dog, because people boil their hot dogs, people steam their hot dogs. Whether you're in Tennessee, Chicago, whatever, you're cooking out on a hot dog cart, and you might use your steam tables to boil or steam. In Bridgeport, where we are located in Chicago, it's like an old neighborhood that traditionally likes their Chicago hot dogs steamed on a steamed poppy seed bun. They like the taste of it. Now, we realized that you can't fast and efficiently cook on a commercial steam table that you bought assuming that it was a steam table. And for us, that assumption is a steam table steams hot dogs, because you grow up in a neighborhood like this and you see hot dog carts all over on different corners, and you're like, okay, steam table, that makes sense, that's what it's for. But actually that's not what it's for, and you learn that the hard way. So when you buy a hot dog cart, they are making these steam tables like a hot box, right? It's insulated, and they're making them according to how you need to use it. They're putting in higher powered burners, the ability to boil water for steam to cook whatever you need to cook on there. And when we originally bought our hot dog cart, that's how it came. So it kind of further reinforced the idea that a steam table is a steam table the way we think of it, not the way it's commercially thought of. Now, if you can get a commercial steam table that cooks to the proper temperatures that I'm referring to, please throw it in the comments. I'd love to know about it. You know, usually it's like you find someone local who can build this for you. You buy a hot dog cart, which is built to purpose, or you're going to take a warmer that you bought by accident, and then you're going to have to modify it like we did. So I'm going to talk to you about how we modified it so that you can modify one if you need to. This is a rough draft of our first steam table modification. As you can see in here, look at the modification. I mean, we got sheet metal screws coming through. Luckily, we don't really have our hands in here, right? Because there's pans in here usually, and otherwise this would really cut us up. We had to rip out all of the main components of this steam table. There was smaller burners in here, significantly smaller burners here, maybe like 3,500, 7,500 BTU. These put out probably 10 times that amount in each burner. So we can really get things cooking fast and efficiently. We got these burners off of Tejas Smokers. Those guys are great. I think they're based out of Texas. I don't know. We went back and forth with them on email, phone calls, really describing our issues, and they were able to help us find the right pieces that we need, the right valves that we need, and all the different connections. So you could see in here that this was actually some original pieces of the warmer. We ripped them out. We took the insulation that it came with, put it back in here. We tried to insulate this to simulate a hot box like you would find on a hot dog cart. But these burners were so strong, we had to go ahead and drill some holes to vent it a little bit, just to try to let off some heat so that hopefully when the hood was on, it would suck up some heat, because it was a little too hot. If you come down here, you'll be able to see these original holes. This is where the valves used to be to turn on the gas to light the flame. This is where like you would stick in to light the pilot, and then you had your valve, and then you had the gas pipe that ran behind here down into this. This is the original gas piping here. So it was very nice, very commercial looking, but we had to rip it out because it wasn't enough. So now we had to learn about pipe fitting, gas, propane, different connections, threading the pipe, putting in sealant. These are all things that you're going to have to learn about, or you can find us on YouTube and ask us questions, and hopefully this video does the trick. So it started here. That's the original stuff. So we added the elbow, we added these connections, the T running up to the first burner, more pipe, another connection, more pipe, another T, and then we cut it off here so that the gas didn't continue to go. And now we have these awesome valves. We have high-powered burners. You can see that we cut down some pieces of metal, got some L brackets, some spacers in here because things weren't the perfect size, because nothing is ever really perfect. And so you're going to figure out that as an entrepreneur, you need to just do research, solve problems, and wing things as they go, right? But you're also going to use YouTube. You're also going to communicate with people, and you're going to find the answers. So my hope is that you find this video and you find your answers all in one shot. And if we don't really tell you exactly, word for word how to do it, you can reach out to us and we can help you more. But it's possible. Hey guys, brief interruption to tell you about our new school community. It's called Street Eat Society. Now this is a place where vendors of any kind, whether you're a tent setup, a hot dog cart, a food truck, can come together and collaborate in one place. It allows you guys to run your business better, make more money, and find solutions to very unique problems. Now I'm going to put that link in the description below. Let's get back to the video. So with all of that said, you're going to want to use burners. If you have 2 steam tables, you're either going to want 4 burners that each have BTU capabilities of maybe 13,500 plus, or you can get 2 burners that have tremendous BTU capabilities like we have here. So what we do most of the time, unless it's really busy, is we start off with both of these burners running. We're cooking our food on the right, and we're steaming our buns on the left. Once we get steam on the left, we shut that burner off because the right burner is strong enough to really power the entire thing. We really only need some ambient steam on this side. That allows enough steam to get the buns nice and soft, while we get more steam on this side to actually cook the food. If it's ever really busy, we just turn the other one on, we crank them both, we do what we need. It's very fast and efficient. Then you have to temperature control it from there, right? Because you're going to burn through water, so you need to add water frequently. And that's how you kind of maintain this environment of water in the pan, steamed buns, cooking food, tossing food in. It's all about your temperature control and adding water and understanding your burn rate, okay? Now, this is efficient for a lot of reasons. One, people like steamed hot dogs, so there's that. But if you think about the real estate that's being taken up when you do more than just hot dogs, like burgers, Philly cheesesteaks, sometimes smash burgers, grilled onions, anything that you have going over here, that real estate's taken up by all those things. So if you're also grilling your hot dogs, also grilling your Polishes or whatever, you're just running out of space to be able to fulfill orders. And now this is basically a possibility for increased revenue because you can cook a bunch of stuff over here and a bunch of stuff over there. So you're just adding more space to your operation. That's one reason we like it, and we also do it because this is how we know to do it from where we're from. So I hope you like this video. If this was helpful to you, if we're reaching the right audience, please hit the subscribe button. That is the point, is not to really entertain, more to educate the people that need this stuff. So if we're reaching the right viewers, please hit the subscribe button. We'll see you in the next video.